from or where they come from. Here's the thing. There's probably a lot of parents that grew up struggling and had to work hard for what they have. So they always make this promise to themselves. When I become a parent, I'm going to work hard and give my child all parents are not like that. Unfortunately, they're not, but yeah. You got the parents that'll do anything for their child, protect them whatever they want, whenever they want. For example, the child can get a baby, a woman pregnant, parent will pay for the child support. Child could crash a real nice car. The parents brought him. Parents buy him another car. Child goes to jail one too many times. Parent will keep paying for the bail. Child asks for some Jordans, parent give it to him. Child asks for video games, parent give it to him. Child asks for money, parent give it to him. Child asks for whatever, parent give it to him. All because that parent wants to see that child have a better life than the parent had. But a lot of the time, parents forget you have to learn to say no sometimes. You gotta learn to let your child work for something. Because here's the thing, when a person gets a spoiled mind, it's hard to get their mind unspoiled because they're so used to you giving them without you're always saying yes. So mentally, they always expect to hear yes and never no. And you have to let them understand, I love you, but I'm not going to always be on this earth, and I can't always do everything for you. You have to do stuff for yourself. I do it for you to a certain point, but either you have to start doing chores or, working or something to earn money. Because here's the thing. If you never make someone work for something, they'll never value it. Why? Because their hands and feet didn't have to get scarred to get that stuff. Their body didn't have to get scarred to get it. So they don't value it because there was no, time and effort put into that. So they don't value it at all. Because they don't understand the struggle it took to get that. So they just, here. You're just here. You have to teach them. You have to work for this, you have to work for that, you have to work for this, you got to work for that. There's nothing that comes free and it's like let you give it to somebody like that. That's where spoiled children come from. Parents who want their child to have it better than they did, so they work hard, give their child whatever, but they forget their child at some point has to work for the stuff that they want. Parents won't always be here, but children get so used to parents just giving them that they don't work for nothing, so they're not used to it. What's the other thing I was going to do? What's something right here? I'll come back to it, but yeah, spoiled children come from hard-working parents who want their child to make your child work for something, make them understand the value of $1. If you don't, you will have some ratchet kids on your hands that don't know how to pay, and they get used to being given. You be like, oh, yeah, you guys were too privileged. Yeah, y'all need to start learning how to work for something, but by a certain age. A lot of the time it'd be too late because after a certain age they get mentally stuck on you just going to give them and they don't have to work for it. So, yeah. All right. I'm out.